Kids are part of our communities, and they experience all the same issues that we see every day, watching the news, on the streets.
Drugs, violence, guns, hatred. It is a reality.
A lot of them have expressed concern lately that they feel like adults just don't care about what they have to say.
So LEAP's public art program is designed to really engage the kids and to have them really explore the issues in their communities and realize that they can make a difference.
And so when this project came along, it was a perfect fit into what we're trying to do, which is teach the kids how to make an impact.
The school lunchroom table was chosen as the campus for this project in all 10 schools. Symbolically, having this lunchroom table in a park setting, in a public space, reflects the idea of the program, which is for kids to speak out to their communities.
So first, I just showed them a bunch of public art to let them know kind of the history that they were dealing with. So they saw Haring, and it was really nice. They really identified with Haring, Basquiat. It's not all Van Gogh. It's not all stuff in the museum. Because these guys, they don't go to Chelsea. You know, they don't really go often all the way up to like the Met and the Guggenheim. It's awesome to have stuff that they know that art exists everywhere.
What are you thinking?
A really important part of each residency is to have the kids meet with a distinguished guest artist who's done public work.
I try to talk about the things that nobody wants to really talk about up front, and I think money's one of the big ones. Race, class, all those things, you try to fit it into the public sculpture. And I think it's a way for people, when they go out, like 14th Street subway station, to talk to each other about stuff they don't normally talk about.
It is not a matter of patience. It is a matter of passion.
So a long time ago, we were thinking of spaces rather than just an object to put in front of a building so that people would come in it. So they came to me and they said, would you mind making some place for people to sit in your sculpture? What do you think of that?
Como nos tienen means look how they have us. Sometimes I use pictures and words as a way to tell stories. This is the front of your building?
Yes, this is the school.
That's nice, I love that.
Then we pick a topic about the school and a good side of the community and a bad side.
And well, everything in the Bronx is dangerous. Like, people get shot.
So it's like all about changes.
It's our work. We put effort into this.
And it shows a sense of solidarity. It shows that as a community we came together and did something, beautiful. So at least try.
I really like him because he inspires me. Like, what if I want to do it, it could happen.
I have some questions for you. You guys are doing a project.
Yeah.
And you're doing a table.
Yeah.
They actually go to a school that has lots of fellow students, not them, who are in wheelchairs. So the idea behind the table is social awareness, to have parks be more accessible to people in wheelchairs.
Most people, they really don't care. The people in wheelchairs. That's being kind of messed up. They was like, well, I don't care that person in a wheelchair. I'm glad I'm walking. I saw one guy drop his bag on the floor. Nobody did help him to pick it up.
We have 4 pictures, so we could put faces to the cause.
It's a project where kids have passion and commitment to really stick up for their friends and to communicate this message to the public.
Ever since 9/11, every one of you has become more hostile towards people. Yeah, because they got a little more scared of them, and they're terrorist bombing, and now that's like a stereotype.
We want them to stop and actually look at the problems and everything that we're going through, things that we have to hear every day. We just want our issues to be heard.
So we came up with the idea of having a big opening event at Bryant Park at which all 10 tables and all 10 schools and students would come together. It would be the only moment in this program where all the pieces would be in one spot. The kids have never had this opportunity before. They're all really excited, they're nervous. The kids from each school preparing their speeches to present their work on behalf of their school.
Our project addresses the positive and negative aspects in our school and community.
Our public art project addressed the issue of environmental awareness.
Our public art project addressed the issues of drugs, vandalism, and gangs.
It makes me think about what my role is in preventing violence.
Everyone's voice should be heard.
For all the students who are here, we want to say thank you very much for being who you are.
Imagine what a surprise it's going to be for the people walking through the 10 parks, and they're going to wonder, how did an ordinary table become so extraordinary?
But the difference you're making and the joy and thoughtfulness in these projects is really extraordinary.
Thank you and have a nice day.
It's really the opening event for what's going to be the largest student exhibition in the history of New York City parks and the first to span 5 boroughs.
Our table has board games that we put across to represent issues in our community. The board games represent religious challenges, world peace, and basic challenges we face every day.
We learned a lot about how feelings and emotions can be expressed in public art.
And first, I want to introduce the Manhattan Borough Commissioner for New York City Parks, Mr. William Castro.
I was at a very famous museum recently that had a public art display, and I have to confess, art that I saw in the museum was nowhere as nice and meaningful, and I mean this, as this art. But I hold that art needs to speak to you in some way to be really successful. There has to be some emotional reaction or intellectual idea that you get from it. And I have to congratulate the artists for what you've done, because this really does speak to me. And I think it will to the thousands and thousands of members of the public who will come to Marcus Garvey Park to see your art. Good work.
About 2 weeks ago, a kid got shot in Katona Park.
And we really wanted something good in our community. I never knew I can do something like that. And it's really something important for me.
My name is Joyce Williams, and I'm here representing Axion Academy for a table that we did. It's a mosaic table.
The students in this program really feel tremendous respect from adults, and I think that they have a lot to say. They have really important issues and things that they want to express, and I think that it's about time that we look to our young people to the future and to see how things can change. So this is just the first year, it's just the beginning. We hope to do this program every year, having this exhibition in the parks every summer.